And so check this out. This is the thing that now a lot of y'all check this out on Facebook. Right, they check this out on Facebook. Y'all be seeing this on Facebook. It's on YouTube, but y'all see it on Facebook right now. Facebook, we're gonna talk about Facebook and relationship status. So, you ever see, now I've seen this like a million times, right? Right? People put on there, they get booed up.
Mm-hmm.
They get booed up, right? Ain't had a man or ain't had a woman in years. And then when they get one, the first thing they do is put they in relationship with that person on Facebook. And then what normally always happens, like by 2 weeks, 3 weeks later, what do you see?
It's no longer in a relationship.
I think Facebook jinxes relationship. Seriously.
Stacy is now in a relationship with Robert 2 weeks later, 3 days later. Stacy is single with the broken heart.
No, you gotta say it right.
Hey, that's some hurt.
With the broken heart.
Broken heart.
But you gotta say it right. You gotta say it right. Stacy is no longer listed as in a relationship.
Oh man.
It says single. It says single. So you know.
But even with married people, though, that happens.
Oh, that is tragic.
Like that's very sad to me. Like,
It is complicated. That's my favorite.
right.
And then you see that person on booed up with somebody else. Be like, wait, they just was one day ago they was married. Now they booed up with such and such on their picture.
Some married people. This is somebody I know. Ain't gonna say who it is.
Dang.
They actually put on there such and such is in a relationship with blah and it's complicated.
Wow.
Like, and they're married. And that's their status. I was like, okay, is this a joke or are they serious? And it's still up there. I ain't gonna tell y'all who. If you look through my friends, you might find it.
Yeah, I'ma find it. I'ma find it. And I'ma put it on. Oh, this is what you talking about. This right here. But, you know, I mean, it's just, you know, if you get you a man, you get your woman. Let me explain this to you. This is what also happened, too, with those Facebook relationship statuses, right? So, Stacy be like, Stacy is in a relationship with Cedric or something like that, right? And then they got the pictures and everything all booed up, all cheek to cheek. And then what always end up happening? Some random chick hit up Cedric on his message box. Oh, Cedric, I've been wondering about you.
Oh, so this is why I don't never hear from you.
Right.
That's my favorite. Well, that's what I hear. It said a lot to do as soon as they get in a relationship. Oh, that's why you don't talk to me. You could have told me that. Oh, that's another one. Confrontation via Facebook.
Hold on. I'm not
You
gonna
coulda
say that
told-
for
Yeah,
another
yeah,
day.
that's another
You
subject.
could have told me
That's
that you was in a
another subject.
relationship. This is a hell of a way for me to find out that you all booed up with somebody over
But
Facebook.
that's cool. I'm talking about the joints where people, they see that you booed up. Like, it be Stacy's friends. Like,
And they ain't trying to help.
Stacy just generic. I'm not talking about you, Stacy.
Talking about Stacey.
I'm not talking about what
Who
it's
is
just
Stacey?
a generic name.
Stacey came
okay?
up in the previous episode.
Yeah, it was Stacy. It's just
Stacey
a genericest
Brown.
name. I didn't want to say Kim. Kim is a generic name. But yeah, you know, but that's acceptable. But when Stacy put that status up, what ends up happening is that Stacy's friends, it be Stacy friends. Stacy friends will go and be like, oh, so how you doing? So you're Cedric. So Cedric, what's going on? And then 5 days later, Stacy is no longer.
That's because Stacey's friends
In a
are
relationship.
Y'all ever heard the
Stacey
saying?
is single.
Wait, you ever heard the saying? Ain't nobody hungry till somebody fixing a sandwich.
I have no idea what that means, but I'm
Look,
going to explain.
always-
Yeah, nobody hungry
I
till
eat.
some. Shut up. Nobody hungry till somebody fixing a sandwich. Like, you don't even think about eating until that person in the kitchen making a sandwich. You ain't think about being in a relationship with nobody till you see somebody that's in one. You're like, oh, now they look good all of a sudden. That happens.
That is true.
Ain't nobody hungry till somebody fixing a sandwich.
You know, Kim. I think Kim has some.
I think you're on
I believe
I
Kim
mean-
has some experience.
Because I didn't
in
really
this.
Let me
think
tell
you
you
looked
this.
all that good.
But look, I know people. I know women.
I'm gonna tell
That's
you a
just-
story. Let me tell you this story right here. I'm not gonna say no names.
You always got a story, man.
I'm not gonna say no name. But you know, it's like this. I knew this one sister. She, you know, it was this dude. Nobody was interested in this dude, really, right? Nobody. Until this dude and this other sister seemed like they was, you know, getting to know each other a little bit too much, right? So then what happened was, all of a sudden, the chicks who was talking about this dude was like, oh, he ain't nothing. You know, I wouldn't be caught dead with him. This and that. Oh, he this and that. And da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. All of a sudden, oh, they seeing each other, or they trying to see each other. And then what happened was, chick pushed up. Now she was trying to see him.
Let me tell you what it is.
That sandwich.
It's that sandwich.
It's that
It's that sandwich, but they always, I guess it raises that curiosity. Because, oh, well, she's a good person. She's cool people, and there's something she sees in him, so he must have potential if she's trying to holler. So maybe I should try to holler and see what it is that she sees that I don't see right now.
That's a good point. That is a good point. Because I believe this is what happened with this situation. And it is unfortunate.
Mm-hmm.
It was really grimy. I saw it.
With your own eyes?
With my own 2 eyes. I saw it.
So with that third one, like, something is going on.
Erica Badu up in this mud. But yeah, you know, so I don't know.
It's so crazy because he might not even be, or she might not even be the most attractive of individuals out there, but just because somebody else is looking.
Mm-hmm. So like Steve Urkel. Laura didn't want Steve.
No, but then Myra came on the show. Myra came on the show, then all of a sudden.
Yeah, all of a sudden
We got
Laura
jealous.
like, Steve, you don't come over no more. Steve, I love you. Steve, and then they kissing and stuff.
Hey, I wouldn't have traded Laura for Myra. Myra was hot. But that's
Yeah.
another topic.
But time out. Laura
Myra
didn't
was
like
Myra
Steve
was
till he
a
was
beast.
that fun
That was
though.
the
She
soul.
had him change who
No,
he
but
was.
she still like no. But then when he was singing, when Urkel was singing,
Why are we
Myra,
talking about this show?
No, because it's important,
yeah,
people. This is important. This is relevant.
When Urkel was still Urkel, and he was seeing Myra, and he was no longer giving Laura that attention.
Mhm.
Then all of a sudden it was like, oh, Steve, where did you go?
Mm-hmm.
Where you at, Steve? You used to give me all that attention, but Laura, you didn't want to see me. Well, I want to see you now because that's what happens, you know. And y'all need to stop putting y'all stuff up on Facebook. Stop letting everybody know. We know you happy you got a man. We all know you happy you got a woman. But as soon as you advertise that mug, it's like a sale.
Pretty much.
You advertise a sale, people didn't.
I don't even have relationship status.
Yeah, I took it down just because, not just because I'm a private person, but you run that risk. I mean, that's the thing about social networks. You have control over how much you let people in, and you put all these pictures up. Like that'll be another topic another day on the pictures you have up on Facebook and how you present yourself when you meet somebody face to face versus what you got on Facebook. But you open yourself up to a whole lot of criticism and people to be all in your business. That's why you get those messages in your inbox talking about, I didn't know you was in a relationship, like, because you opened that door when you put that up there.
So stop putting all your stuff up on Facebook when it comes to if you in a relationship, especially if it's brand new.
Everything is cool.
Let you be in that relationship at least a year before you put it on Facebook. Everybody don't need to know.
Unless you're okay with that kind of attention.
Unless you want to destroy it.
Once your man or woman took it.
If you're trying to break up with somebody, put your
Put it on
relationship status
Facebook.
Right.
on Facebook.
With the picture with you booed up.
With the name of the other person.
And the
Or
address.
notice how those pictures start disappearing after they break up. Or you see it get cropped and that person get cropped out of the picture.
Irvin got some of those.